Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration and juice. It is July the 1st, 2022, and today the topic is what's in a name? Happy Friday and happy new month, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. It's July the 1st. Man, to God be the glory for all things. I hope you all had a good day yesterday. Mine was fine overall. Um, One thing that was not expected that happened is our little man had another febrile seizure. Um, he had his first one back when he was 1.5, something like that. So when it happened yesterday, at least I was familiar with it this time, so I didn't necessarily freak out too much. But it was my husband's first time seeing it, so he kind of freaked out a little bit. Um, but we got it all under control and everything like that. He just kind of overheated. He was taking a nap and he was wrapped up in the blankets, and I guess he got overheated in that aspect. But yeah, I'm feeling much better as well. Even though my body still seems kind of tired-ish, but um, I probably sound better, right? So yeah, I'm better overall. Um, I also pushed through yesterday and did my interview that I had set up. So to God be the glory for that. And yeah, that's what yesterday looked like for me. Um, and yeah, here we are on this Friday. Y'all know that we have an episode of God, Sex, and Love, the talk show that's going to be going live at 7. It's Mr. Tyler Foley, I believe. Um, he is our guest. And so, yeah, I hope that you all tune in to that episode tonight. But yeah, that's what's going on with all of that. So, I woke up this morning and ended up listening to the prayer meditation and everything like that. And um, after I listened to it, the word reverse came into my heart and mind. And so I started looking up verses centered around that. It wasn't really resonating. So I looked up the definition of reverse. And then I started looking up verses centered around the definition. So I believe that's what ultimately led me to Timothy, a verse in Timothy. And I read that and read this chapter surrounding it. Um, but then I felt led to go deeper about Timothy. So I ended up just kind of Googling Bible and Timothy and seeing what it had to say. And one of the things it pointed out is what his name meant. And to me, that kind of was significant because I was like, wow, his name meant what he actually did, which I didn't write down any of that. But y'all can look that up for yourself if you don't know what his name means and everything like that. But it just kind of coincided with what he did, being uh, a member or a partner with Paul and Silas and everything like that. And so that's what ultimately led me to this conversation of what's in a name. Because some people are like that, right? They have these names that befit them. Like I would like to think that, I live up to my name, thank you, Mom. um, but we'll see, I try every day to, strive to be miraculous, or, miracle or either way, um, and everything like that. Um, but then there's sometimes that we need a name change, right? Maybe we start off one way and we need to become a new creation, even so much so where our name needs to change. We saw that happen in the Bible several times. And yeah, so that's where the question comes in today. What's in a name? To me, it seems like names are very important to God. Um, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at what the Bible has to say. So Isaiah 62:2 says, "The nations shall see your righteousness, and all the kings your glory, and you shall be called his, and you shall be called, oh yeah, I don't know, and you should be called something, a new name that the mouth of the Lord will give. Um, I don't know what I wrote here. I don't know if that's to. You should be called to, or you should be called. Oh, be called by. That makes sense, but it does not look like I wrote the word by. But anyway, let's go with that, and then y'all can check it on your own. But it says here, you shall be called by a new name that the mouth of the Lord will give. Um, yeah, yeah, come to Christ and become a new creature, get a new name. Now if you I guess, a walking in order and all that stuff, then maybe you don't need the name change per se. You just live up to the name that God has given you, right? But every now and then there are those of us that, we may fall short one way or another. And so we may need that name change. So hopefully that will encourage and inspire you, um, knowing that, that God will give us a new name from his own mouth. Let's talk about one of the first accounts, if not the first one, of a name change, and that's Genesis 17:5. It says, "No longer shall your name be called Abram, but your name shall be called Abraham, for I have made you the father of a multitude of nations." So yeah, from Abram to Abraham. Again, I don't know if that's the first name change, biblical name change, but it's definitely got to be one of the first, if not the first. And yeah, there's several more since then. You know, let's just do a quick check. We got Peter, we got Paul, we got who else? We got Sarah, we got who else had their name change? Did Esther have her name change? I don't know, I can't remember. Okay, I don't know about if Esther had her name changed or not. I can't remember. But yeah, there was several accounts of people that got name changes from the Lord. So, um, you know, you're in good company if that's you, right? You are in good company to change your name to be more befitting of who God has created you to be. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come. Yeah, I know that's one of those things we struggle with. We don't want to change. We don't want to, maybe we're comfortable being where we are and everything like that. But I mean, if God is calling you to greater and more and everything like that, then I believe it would behoove us to go ahead and walk in that. Because again, his plans are going to be greater than ours anyway. He's not going to steer us wrong. And so, yeah, embrace the change, y'all. Embrace the change. I got one more verse to share, and it is Proverbs 22:1. It says, "A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, and favor is better than silver or gold." Yeah, man. What's in a name? What is in a name? I mean, like they say, everything, right? Another thing that crossed my mind this morning about this conversation is like how important it is to, I guess, say names, right? I know people say all the time, like, who do you serve? Name your God, X, Y, and Z. Because yeah, people use God, and then you just assume that they could be talking about Jesus, right? But then basically you just never know, so you need people to say Jesus. Even so much so, I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I should probably call the show Jesus, Sex, and Love, because I wanted to be clear who my God is. I mean, I guess my thing is that I guess when I think of God, knowing that he's the only one, in my opinion, is just saying God, it just automatically is talking about Jesus. But we gotta define that these days, because people do use that term rather loosely. So yeah, names are very, very important. I mean, you guys can go deeper about all of this. I mean, it talks about a few other names that were changed, and it also talks about Jesus, that name of Jesus as well, in the go deeper section, and how important that name is. And so yeah, I hope that you guys go deeper, because that is the juice, y'all. That is the juice this morning. The Bible verse up today is Matthew 20:28. It says, "Even as the Son of Man come not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many. Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love. You need a dose of inspiration and juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. Yeah, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble. I hope that you all are enjoying these short and sweet juices the past few days. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm just physically tired because I was resting, and then when everything happened, that kind of shifted some stuff. And then right after like all the stuff was going on, and then I ran out to go get like, a thermometer and all these different things. By the time I came back, it was pretty much time for me to start getting ready for the show, and then I did that, and yeah, so it just was a lot where I thought I was just going to be able to rest the whole day and then do the show and have the energy and all that type of stuff. And so yeah, I mean, maybe it's catching up with me because I woke up early and stuff. I think I woke up around 2, and the little man was in here trying to plug up his device because he had his the phone that we let him use and the headphones. He's like, it's dead. I was like, go ahead and plug it up, son. Just plug it up and then go on. So yeah, everything is well. Thank you all for those of you all that are praying for us and everything like that. I know the families are concerned and everything, so we got to call these grandmas and let them know that everything's good. But yeah, that's what's going on our end, and we thank and appreciate you all for those that are showing love and prayers and everything like that. Like I said, I am much better. I'm much better than I was, and yeah. Tomorrow is going to be the last day that I'm going to be taking pre-sale. I mean, not pre-sale tickets, but the launch party tickets for my event. My launch party that I want to have. So I mean, I don't know if anybody watches me that are like close by that could actually come, but if so, if it's something that you're interested in, then just go to actressmiraclesims.com, and then there you can look at the lipstick tab, and when you go to the lipstick tab, you should see the information regarding the launch party and the lipstick/lip gloss collection and everything like that. But yeah, man, to God be glory for all things. Maybe we'll be back to our long juices next week. What y'all think? I'm just kidding. We'll see. We'll see what the Lord do. Because I mean, yeah. But anywho, I'm gonna let y'all go. I thank y'all so much for listening and watching, and I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow at the Lord's will. Bye bye.